Alright then, so it seems like my sound settings have been like sorted out and such. Let's go explore the atmosphere control center and then move on a little bit here. Alright, good, that guy's still basically right there, like, you know.
Processors desynchronized. I understand. I'll investigate. If you want to know how something works, if you don't show yourself, I can't fix you.
Oh, did that wrong, but oh well.
Found you. Burn trauma detected. Seek medical attention.
That was overly painful and didn't really need to be, but oh well. Alright, well. Not the most joyous little start here, but oh well. On the bright side, there is that, like, you know, medical operator just up here, so not horrible, but not a great situation to be in. Losing all the health right away.
Hello, nice to see you. Diagnosing 3rd-degree burns. Perform detergent irrigation, apply dermal tissue lattices. Please, hold still. This will only take a moment. Good as new. Please fill out a paper.
Alright, so, atmosphere control. So, this is an interesting area because basically, like, you know, it's where, like, you know, the atmosphere, like, for a ship is basically controlled, obviously. And obviously, it just leads over to, like, you know, oh, well, this does lead to, like, you know, the locker. But guess we can't get in there because bugs, because, you know, why not? Alright, now I remember there being like a couple enemies here, so I should be able to find, like, you know, maybe another phantom and our, like, you know, engineering operator that's been corrupted, so we're just gonna do that for now. Oxygen control room right here. There we go.
Master.
Oh, we got a couple shots on that guy. I'll note basically, like, you know, there's a basic couple ways basically getting into like this area here.
No cruel violations. Found you.
And of course, the easiest way, of course, to get in here. We're just gonna place that there and just, you know, blow it up. Missed, apparently. There we go. So here's basically option control. Now, I'll note that when I first basically came to like do this, something saw me, but I don't know where. Oh well. I'll note that when I first like, you know, went to like do this like, you know, this area, I basically got into this like place by like, you know, shooting like a bolt at like the like, you know, the override here. And you can do that basically to get in, but probably you want to basically like, you know, you'll want to probably like, you know, just like do what I did there, basically use a cycle charge rather than like, you know, using like the bolt cast to get in here and like hit that button. But whatever. Let's just loot the place and like be done with this area. So FYI, the storage room near the garage shaft has extra O2 tanks 2394. So there's our, you know, finally the key card for that. Alright, sounds like I got poltergeist around. There we go. Oh, that's fun. Well, didn't mean to follow that, but whatever. It's basically like, you know, the auction room control room right there. Oh, he's up there. Okay, so there's basically our thermal fan we just have to kill. I'm trying to basically plan out how I'm basically going to get to this guy, so... No, let's just try and go this way, I guess. Basically, these flames are like jutting out and they're like, you know, making it difficult to get up to this guy, so. Let's see if that, like, you know, clears the path a little bit so basically you can get to him. There's still a jet there, but whatever, I might be able to still get to him.
Could be a problem. I need more power. Suit integrity damaged. Disintegrated circuit. Found new.
Oh, again I got burned, but oh well. I think that's probably it for like the enemies basically out here, so at least I should be good in that front. Alright, so let's just look around atmospheric control here for a little bit. So basically this is like, you know, where we have like, you know, the oxygen supply and stuff like that for the ship, as well as like gravity control, I think. So we're getting to like all the good stuff now. And yeah, I can make like, you know, engineering operators so you basically need to over here, so. Yeah, some fires just don't go out, but whatever. Alright, so let's just get up here. And of course, like everything else, you know, it's on fire. I think I looted the buy here, but I can't remember. So yeah, I looted that. Alright, now, I'm not really sure what this area is basically all about here, but I'll note if you basically look down here, you'll see like one of the fans is basically broken. And you basically have some instructions here. So fan controls, atmosphere fans must be running at all times, temporary interrupt the entire fan array should last no longer than 30 seconds. So check fans basically, it'll basically say like, you know, something off fan number 3. So we're just gonna interrupt the control here. Let's get out here. And there we go, all our fans are basically A-okay. I have no idea if it does anything for us, but you know. There we go, we basically fixed the fans. Now, if I recall correctly, there's going to be another poltergeist around here, so. Need to be careful with that, but whatever.
Jean, it's Mariana. I can't get in. I tried the airlock at power plant, but it's got some kind of a lockdown on it. And there's something else. I saw something when I was checking the last O2 station. An ovoid mass. Roughly the size of a truck, maybe? Hard to tell because it was silhouetted. I mean, it could have just been debris, loose tubing, I don't know, but it scared the shit out of me. God, I sound crazy. Just gotta breathe. I'm gonna try another airlock, then I'll call back.
So again, like, you know, they're seeing stuff. Now, I believe if I keycard first eventually over here, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so decontamination. Atmosphere control is a class 100 clean room, pursuant to TransStar standard 309 Fahrenheit, I guess. Concentration of airborne particles must be controlled to within specific limits. When particularly rise above acceptable levels, initiate decontamination procedure. Warning all personnel inside atmosphere control should have proper suits to handle temporary loss of oxygen. There's an email. So 2 quick notes. I know this, it goes without saying, but remember to take extra safety precautions, blah blah.
Sealing control room. Atmospheric decontamination procedure initiated. Oxygen flush commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
Ooh! Notice because my suit's so damaged after losing oxygen, so here's our first instance of that happening. I've never actually done this before, by the way. You don't actually have to do this like bit, but you know, whatever. I flushed the oxygen out of this room, I guess.
Decontamination completed successfully. Stand by for oxygenation.
Alright, look how, like, you know, interesting is, like, my helmet basically came down on me here.
Levels normal.
So I guess, like, your suit basically is, like, got, like, you know, it'll basically, like, you know, have, like, your oxygen, like, mask come on if you need it to. You know, there's a lot of neat things that this game basically did that, you know, are worth, like, knowing about it. Alright, so I can't get in here just yet because, like, you know, stuff is all around and such. We'll eventually find a keycard, I think, to get in there, but, you know, not just yet, I guess. The good thing is basically I cleared out this area, so now, like, you know, I don't have to, like, basically go around for stuff. I just have to kill, like, you know, kill and just get in here when I need to. So, good all around to basically see that. Now, it's worth knowing about it. This area is actually sort of optional. You don't actually have to come here. But, you know, there is reasons basically to come there if you want to, like, to get, like, the, you know, the items in there, I guess. By the way, look at my O2 suit here, by the way. It's basically lost oxygen, but, it's not getting it back, apparently, in an oxidized, like, area like this, I guess.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. Try to relax. There. All better. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
Alright, well, apparently my, like, you know, oxygen meter is basically gone, so that happened.
Inspecting. Your suit's leaking. I'll patch that for you. Job done.
Alright, here's the safe again. I was gonna throw some stuff in here because we're not really using it, so why not? You know, I'm tempted basically to salvage that, like, you know, shotgun right now just because it's about to go. I'm thinking I might do that. Possibly. Alright, now don't bother, I'm about to like salvage this up. I probably don't actually have like enough space to build a shotgun, but I just want to show like, you know, how easy it is basically to salvage stuff, like, you know, from what you basically, well, you know, basically have to do stuff. You know, think about, I could probably avoid those electric currents if I basically like, jump over, like, you know, the pipes and stuff. There we go. Pushed me. And there we go. We're down here. Oh, here's like the storage room by the grav shaft, so 2394. There's an active turret in here I could use. That's nice. Well, I now have enough like salvage space to make like, you know, a shotgun without like issues, so whatever. There's some O2 balls basically was like told about. Like this, like the mods. You know what, let's just take this basically back up. I'm not sure I'm ever going to basically need this, but you know, we'll just move it to where, like, you know, it might be useful, I guess, or at least out of harm's way. Whoop, you came out, so... That's actually an issue, by the way, that guy coming out of, like, the office, because it's very possible he might get killed by, like, you know, hazards. I'm not that the AI is necessarily smart in this game, so...
Watch out.
It will kill itself if you're not careful. Wow, how's my, like, you know, gun here doing? Alright, 42% still pretty good in that front, I guess. Let's go recycle, I guess. We'll press this in here. And let's just see here. I don't think there's anything else I really need to salvage, so we'll salvage this for quite a bit of material. You know, I'm probably gonna have a nightmare in like the next area because I've been taking so long in this area, but oh well. We can use some of these, I guess. Take some shotgun shells. Whoop, I actually don't have enough for, you know, the shotgun shells here, so that's worth noting. Yeah, it does actually take quite a bit of material to make bullets and stuff like that, so you have to watch out for that, so... something to basically keep in mind, but whatever. Alright, there's a shotgun. I basically need to get some more minerals here, so... so yeah, basically, like, I'll note that, like, you know, you can salvage, like, you know, stuff you don't really need to, like, you know, make what you basically need to, so... I have, like, a lot of, like, no-wave, like, transmitters and stuff like that that I'm not really using, and, like, EMPs and such, so... we're just gonna split this. That'll give me a little bit of yield. There's our synthetic parts. I don't need those, but, you know, why not? We'll just do that. Some typhoon lures actually don't give me any minerals, so we'll like avoid just salvaging that one for now. Alright, so I basically need a little bit more minerals basically to do what I basically need to, so... let's put this in here. Put a couple of those in here. The thing is, I don't really use grenades enough in this game to, like, you know, warrant carrying so many of them, so... there we go. And I basically just come over here to, like, you know, fabricate what I basically need to now. Whoops. There's a shotgun. Refabricate and ready to go, right? There's my firepower. There's that. At some points I upgrade reload speed, but you know, that's not as important, I don't think. Actually, can I make a weapon upgrade kit? Let's see how much it costs. So you need free minerals for that, but whatever. It's a little bit of like basically like show and tell, basically like, you know, what the cost basically for like minerals and stuff like that. I'll note that basically when we're like, you know, really like, you know, scavenging for like minerals and stuff like that, it really does like, you know, hurt a lot in this game, so that really does show like, you know, just how like, you know, desirable it is to have as many like, you know, things scavenged as possible in this game.
Hello. Good to see you again, Doc.
Let's see here. You go in there, you go in there, you go in there, you go in there. You go in there. You know, I probably will find like an upgrade kit, so I'm not really too worried about like, you know, upgrading this like, you know, thing here, but actually can't really like, you know, split this like, you know, very easily, so oh, Q-beams. Let's throw those in there. Actually, Q-beams. Q-beams. I don't think the power plant has a weaver in it, but you know, I haven't really been using like the Q-beam like, you know, our stuff really that much, so maybe let's take a round just so I can like show it off a little bit more, like, you know, killing stuff. I'll note that the Q-beam is like sort of like a specialty weapon for me, and like, you know, I don't really care much for using it, but you know, it's not a bad weapon or anything, so show it off a little bit more, basically. Alright, now, let's go off to the power plant. And we'll basically, like, you know, meet a very special character. let's take this. The power plant provides a clean and reliable source of fusion energy to Talos I. Early models of the superforged reactor experienced problems with stability and output, but are mostly resolved by careful maintenance and upkeep. Exterior solar panels provide auxiliary power. So, a very clean source of energy, you know?
I know you didn't visit the reactor much. You're always locked away in your workshop. But I can track you through your bracelet and guide you from here.
Alright, well. There's a telepath outside. See, we're gonna, like, you know, kill these without, you know. Alright, let's just kill him with a pistol. So, basically it's like the security station right here. And probably the easiest way of like killing these guys would probably be to throw like, you know, something in there just to say hi. There we go. Alright, so yeah, this is basically locked, but whatever. Let's get these glue canisters. There's good cop, good cop. Here's a weapon upgrade kit. I basically need to like upgrade my shotgun, so why not? There we go, upgraded. Power plant security right here. All the books. So if I need to, it's basically like, you know, this here, of course. Interesting, there's a hatch up there for him to get into. And by, you know, all accounts, for me to get into.
Coming through. Watch out.
There we go. Alternative passageways, you know? Big part of this game. Nothing's showing up to that. There we go, we're just gonna unlock this. Ow.
Inspecting. Here Your suit integrity is compromised. Let me fix that. Repair complete.
Now, it's probably a bad thing if the engineer operator can come in here because he's probably going to get killed in a moment.
You were looking for me?
Yeah, what's the story on Michaela's office?
I filed an incident report.
Well, I'm sure it's a page-turner, but I don't have time. I need to get a crew on the other side of that breach.
So what's the problem?
Problem is, it's blacker than my butthole at the bottom of a well in there.
The grounding resistor malfunctioned. Swap a new one and you should have your lights. Is that all?
Hey, you sound rattled. What's up?
I tried replacing the resistor yesterday.
And?
And it just melted into some kind of goo. Smelled like fried ass.
Shit, man. That's not in the report, is it?
I need to get some sleep. My shift's over anyway. Maybe you'll have better luck.
I.e. they tried to install a mimic. Anyway, I looked up basically saw a mimic basically pop in and pop out of like the thing right there. Now, I'll note that the engineering operator basically went in this room over here. Basically, this room has like a, you know, electricity problem, so to speak, right now. And if you go into it, you're basically going to have, like, you know, issues. Big issues. I don't remember it being like a way to like, you know, shut down like the electricity eater, so basically right there's like a broken conduit that like you can fix, but you know, running by it's not like the most optimal thing to do for, you know, obvious reasons. And yeah, by the way, there's basically neuromods basically over out there, because like, you know, on those basically places you can basically explore in this game, you'll basically find stuff outside. You'll find lots of like, you know, interesting things basically like this playing about. Yeah, I'll note that basically right here is like, you know, an issue, so to speak.
Matthew, I have a hypothetical question for you.
Come on, Manny. Just be upfront with me. I've seen you checking out my caboose in these TranStar uniforms. If you want to ask me out, just...
No, I do not. This is serious.
Oh, serious and hypothetical. Well, shit, I'm listening now.
Let's say you discovered something incredibly treacherous. Life-threatening, something everyone ought to know about.
I don't know. Send an email? Call security?
But you needed to do it anonymously.
Well, shit, Manny, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. Not yet.
Okay, well, as long as we're talking hypothetical, I guess I'd EVA my ass out to that orbiting billboard and flash it as big as Vegas on the screen.
Not a bad idea. Thank you, Matthew. And for the record, your bottom looks frumpy.
Whatever.
So I'll note that Manuel's the one who obviously went out to the billboard and like, you know, he warns everyone about the escape pods. And of course he dies out there because, you know, of course he dies. Alright, now note this like room here is basically fully like electrified, so being in here is very hazardous. As like those mixers that's demonstrated for me. And I don't recall basically how hazardous it is being here, so we're just gonna see if I can basically jump around without like not dying. And there's a poltergeist in here as well, because why not? Alright, let's get over here. And just like everything else, there's a password for a computer, because, you know, need to have them passwords. Come on, let me up here. Just gonna get that out of the way now. You know, this might work well. There we go, get a little bit more, you know, height on myself here. Well, it saw me to pulse you guys, but where is it? There we go. Poltergeist is dead. Crap, where'd the Q-beam fabrication plan go? There's a glue gun. Oh good, it's still here. So there's my ability to fabricate Q-beams now if I basically want to. There's as well. Some more emails. So here's Matthew O'Connelly. It's basically like, you know, it's making like I'm into like this like emails are all about like the guys making like, you know, if you've ever seen like Robot Wars, just like basically what they're basically up to, they're trying to make like a robot to like go to war and stuff like that. There's stuff in here. So here's Duncan Kraskukov, I guess.
Duncan, access code to part storage changed last shift. We had a short, so security came up and reset.
Oh, sure. Thank you. Hey, maybe it's not my place, but...
What? Spit it out.
Well, it's just that there was a minor leak, and, I told Connolly we should wait for new parts, but,
Duncan, I don't give a shit about your pissing contest with Connolly. Take it to Brooks. Code's embedded in this message.
Alright, well. Got ourselves a new, aggressor amp. Over here. There it is. Increase the damage of all side attacks by a small amount, so... You know, not a powerful side of a thing. Okay, if I recall, this is basically going to be it for this area here, so... At this point, it's all about just, like, getting back out of here, I guess, so... This'll work. Whoop! As long as they don't fall off. Nope. Fell off again. Maybe that'll help a little bit. There we go. There's a maybe corpse down there to explore, but I'm just gonna leave it because, like, you know, why get myself injured when I don't need to? So this will probably be worth keeping for, like, the long run, just to throw out there, so that'll be its purpose in life.